responsibility to promote love and unity among black brothers and sisters.
And help establish a new order of freedom and dignity for our people.
And help establish a new order of freedom and dignity for our people.
It's actually a song, but it's just kind of going crazy on you.
Trust gang shit. Look, lip gloss and door knockers, that was back in 07. Blackest complexion took us back to our essence. The army of trust, back again, they thought we was done. Never trusting a man, cause only God we can trust. Big family, so the house was a mess and was crowded. We was sleeping on the floor.
Hey, real quick.
Testing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's coming up for sure. Fucking big shrink.
Oh, beautiful. You want me to turn it down a little bit there?
It's kinda gross.
Oh, God.
That's alright.
Alright, good. Well, I'm not turning it down. Alright.
Slept on the couches. Now it's top 5
All right.
debates when they mention my name. On the list with the
We're
rappers,
officially
they
started.
consider the
I'm gonna
greats.
go ahead and
I'm
post
on the
real quick.
grind
Let some
all
people
night,
know.
still wake up early, black and
Just
white.
this right now. I can set the just audio. Yeah. That way we're not. I want to have the right camera.
By the age of 30, came up from the struggle. Rap for the women. A young age, I had a hustle that I matched with a vision. Black is beautiful, complexion that unite us just to celebrate us. But our mindset is what can separate us.
Hennessy XO, 2020 Lexo, medallion in that glow. Cook across the threshold from Buffalo to Fresno. Rochester, let's go. My nigga 38 on the beat. This shit is special, Lord. Lo and behold, the ankle. Champion catalog, here's another 100 joints. I'm in the hood, but I made it out as a youngin'. We rarely went to the store, cause Terry had a candy house. Hood classic, respected and reputable. Ladies be on the guy like Pepe Le Pew, I ain't gon' even hold you. I'm a cold dude, and I'm more than just a name, I'm a whole mood. Paid my dues, now I'm in my lane on slow cruise. Done bust so many moves, I could've sold shoes. Talk to me nice or get the fuck from me. My life lovely, elegant, plush, because it's trust dummies.
So much deceit in the hearts of men. It's dark within. I can't even count my sins. Where would I begin? I'm catching licks after I repent. I'm not a saint, even though we under grace. How can I pretend? I guess it's back to the block again. They told us not to win. It ain't money talk, we don't comprehend. The court of law tried to box me in with a 5 to 10. Friends tried to count me out, now they count me in. When you up, niggas praise you. Same niggas you showing love ain't showing up when they cage you. You in the game, so they played you. Loyalty and trust is learned depending on how they raise you. You getting money and leave, they say it changed you. A wise man never deceived, I say it saved you. I mean, how can they blame you? Most niggas living to die, but death threats always came true. Trust.
So stand the fuck up.
Get this chi up right quick. Get to the core of this shit. Let y'all niggas know what. Fuck all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Look. I'm from Fresno City, ain't shit you can do against a tyrant like the guy, so just skip to my loo. Shout out to Rayford, I shake niggas up and snatch paper, assault, count at the vault, relax, barbershop taper, yo special. Who these niggas thinking they ill, I will put that work in and show these motherfuckers what's real, straight off the turf here. Your worst is fear if the purse is near. All-purpose gear to go out and persevere. And I don't play fair. Find out where your offspring is picked up and rock you at the daycare. Scandalous jerk that'll murk you with a smirk. Get in the swinging skirt. I'm cut from the danger and dirt. This is the deal. We don't give a fuck how you feel. I got lines that make fiends wanna bust out a bill to get the party started. You know the routine like Lottie Dottie. Triumphant in the trenches with the army guarded. It's the return of the resurrected pharaohs. Fill the duffel bag with dinero. It's cold outside, I might drag a mink across the snow just to let y'all niggas know it's me. OT with them OZs. I blow your mind like I blow cheese. Bitch, please. You ain't seen no dudes like these with jewels like these. That's in tune with goons and thieves.
It was raw butter. My bitch bagging up the work, cookie dough cutter. Shit tend to crumble when you don't got structure. You become a target, every nigga on my team got his own department. I be with the guards trying to pick up all the knowledge. If you street smart, you can turn it into dollars. Polo sport with the fur on my collar. More money in the bank, chilling with a snow bunny. Smoking Barry White, Henny on nights, putting in long nights in return for the life. My bitch flew me out and she paid for the flight. Independent little thing, type of shit, turn her on. Louis bucket with the belt and the bag, no carry on. Put the work in the stash when you ride along. Returned her to Pharaoh, found him in the shadow with his bones all shattered.
I see a lot of stars in the sky. Who am I? Everybody's gotta die. Wonder if they stab me too. Hey. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on? I can smoke weed for the stress, anxiety. I can pop pills, yeah, I guess. Anxiety. Tell me what your demons like. Do they make you scream at night? Do you lose your appetite? Do they make you hate yourself and contemplate an afterlife? Or do they make you wanna get rich, become a mastermind? Asking why, living like a fucking fly. Dreaming about a higher sky. Who am I? Someone tired, needs sleep. I've been counting all this money, no sheep. I stopped popping Zen since peak. Tell me what your demons like to eat, how your demons like to speak. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on? Everybody's gotta die. I can smoke weed for the stress, anxiety. I can pop pills, yeah, I guess. Anxiety. I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I've been. Don't know how I'm living, but still alive in this bitch. How the fuck am I breathing when they wanted me dead? Off with his head, just trying to go and gather some bread. After the meds, I promise I'll feel better again. I'm tired of numbing myself, running. I feel like I've been hunting myself. My biggest enemy, my oldest friend. My shadow, I battle you until the very end. Now I don't listen no more, I just pretend. I'm missing, lost in my head. I'm distant, but I ain't left. I'm sipping so I can laugh. I'm different, aware that. Not hiding, not wearing masks. Just living, hoping I last. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on? Everybody's gotta die. I can smoke weed for the stress, anxiety. I can pop pills, yeah, I guess. Anxiety. I can smoke weed. I guess. I can pop pills.
What is... I don't know why I did that extra screaming for no reason. Apologize. What up, though? Pull the plug. 19, your boy. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the sound right now. It's flipping out on me, and it's starting to make me angered. An angered person has entered the building. Can't hear me at all. Yeah, see, they can hear me, though. It's moving. Da, da. Yeah, okay. As long as you can hear yourself, I can hear you, and I can, you just can't hear me. All right, well, anyway, Absurd is going to die today because it's having minor malfunctions that are really not that big of a deal. Let's be real. But I'm here with my boy, Tyga Hood, somebody I've known a long time. Yeah, what's good with you, bro?
What's up, man? You know, stand above water and below roar.
All right, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, he's been waiting to spark this fucking joint up the whole time. It's because I've been over here trying to figure out how to get this goddamn computer to work properly for me. You know, it has a mind of its own, apparently, and it definitely dislikes the shit out of me. It's just like, hey, Rob, stop pressing me to all limits. All I can think is, fuck you. But he's fresh in off of a nerd rope. And, you know, we were just seeing that his video that his car was recently. Some of his folks that just did a video. It was on, what, Hood Vlogs, correct?
Yeah, it was on Hood Clips and
okay, that's what it was.
XXL and
yeah, XXL this morning. So what's up with you, bro? Talk to me. Let me know what's going on with you. What's going on with Tiger Hood these days?
Man, doing a lot right now, man. This 2020, I kind of told myself, just kind of like everybody else, they're gonna take themselves a little bit more seriously and all that. So I started basically just making sure my dreams paid off, man. Started calling in some favors. And I started working with some insane people, and yeah, it's just super blessed, man. It's super blessed. There's a bunch of things coming out right now.
Facts. Yeah, I've been, you know, like I said, I've been telling some of you guys, I've been friends with him a long time. But yeah, coincidentally, we met each other. I didn't know that he was a producer, and he didn't know I was a rapper. We were doing cannabis stuff.
Cannabis, yeah.
That's fucking crazy, bro. To think about, you know, it's funny how cannabis brings people together. I've noticed a big factor of it all, you know, and coming around to seeing, you know, like meeting each other again years later and him finding out that I was a rapper and I didn't even know he made beats. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? We apparently have been fucking up this whole time. So, you know, but talk to us. Let us know how you became Tiger Hood. What made you create the name Tiger Hood itself?
Oh, wow. Well, I used to work at this golf course out here. Well, I played high school and college golf. And when I played high school and college golf, I needed a job and shit to kind of survive. So, I worked at this drive range. This is a golf course called Hagen Oaks.
Yeah.
And in the past 7 years, so I could tell you the shady shit that I did there. So, I used to hustle a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And, so when I used to hustle, I used to push everything. Everything. It just so happens I never pushed crystal before. And it was crazy because this fucking manager that I had fucking all jacked up. He had sores and shit like on his arms. He was a scratcher. You know, he's probably selling those cheeseburgers for. You know what I'm saying? And
God bless.
So anyway, I used to give him a teener of fucking crisp, bro. And he used to tell the bosses and everybody that I was gone. I was gone on the course repairing sprinklers or whatever the case may be. But I was really down the street selling fucking weed and pills and all that shit that I was doing back when I was a kid. I was selling them on the block right down the street from my work.
Yeah.
So when the boss or when the big bosses wanted to come see me or something like that, he'd be like, okay, yeah, I'll call him, he'll come right back. So he left the walkie-talkie, basically, right? So, anyway, then my buddy would call me, and then I would come back to work. You know, I'd park down the street and then walk back onto the side and fucking come to work and handle whatever I need to handle and then leave again. So, I didn't really work there too much, you know?
Just kind of ran around over there and made it seem like you did.
And then when he snitched on me for stealing golf clubs, I smacked him with a 9-iron.
Damn.
And opened up his fucking neck and the back of his ear and shit like that. And so they just started calling me Tiger Hood.
Tiger Hood.
They said that I pushed purple off the tee.
Damn, the GOAT was born.
Yeah, the GOAT was born, you know?
That's hella fire, bro. That's hella fire. Dope. And then, what got you into making beats?
I was on the drum line when I was a kid, and
Dope. I didn't know that. That's actually really dope.
yeah, I was playing the trumpet, and I played drums and jazz band, and so my buddy, when I went to continuation school, there's no band and nothing like that.
Yeah, there's nothing like that over there. Yeah, facts.
So basically, my hubby was like, "Well, shit, do you know how to make beats?" I'm like, "Hell no." He's like, "Well, shit, come to the studio." So I go to the studio, and I just, I had a bunch of weed back then, because I was selling everything in high school, so they tell me, like, "Oh yeah, roll another one up," and basically I was like, kind of like they just wanted me to be around because I had weed and shit,
Yeah.
So, my homie was like, "No, he was like really good." Like after like the second week, then I'm just smoking all my weed, you know what I mean, or maybe second month, who knows? It's been so long. It's like, well, but he really does music. So everybody's looking at me all weird, and then like, "All right, well, what's up?" And so I had my drumsticks actually, and ended up just playing on their wall. Like, oh, pretty dope. So they went out and bought a fucking drum pad machine that I can play my drums on.
Yeah,
sticks on.
yeah.
And so I, started doing that for them, and so they're teaching me how to make beats, and I'm already a natural like piano, like I can out organ player, and but yeah. So then they started teaching me how to make beats, and what seemed like everybody said no to my beats, like because
you were just making them at that time, yeah. Yeah, I know how that goes.
Just starting out, So all those no's became nothing but yeses after a while, and it was on.
It was a wrap from there.
It was on. When I sold my first beat for $100, not 25, not 50, not 75. It was $100.
Oh boy, $100 though.
And it was back, obviously, record labels, they had like a lot of money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was just pushing my shit on the streets.
Yeah, $100 is still great though. Great money for a new producer.
It's hard to have people invest in their fucking craft when they want to spend on Gucci belts and all that other shit. But anyway, so I kind of knew it was a wrap after that point, and that's when it got me going,
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you think? Lo and behold, I'm gonna ask you anyway. Think that artists aren't as invested as producers are into music right now?
Ooh.
That's the real thing, because that's where I got the vibe from of that whole. Is because I know that there are a lot of issues when it comes down to artists investing and buying beats. I mean, everybody, I think they should buy beats, and if they have a opportunity to get beats for free, right, for that matter, they should take advantage of that, because a lot of people do not have that opportunity.
Correct. So basically, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like, are there more people who are entitled as producers or entitled as artists? Because that's how I feel like they look at it. You know what I mean? I feel like that the producer has to push it to the artist. It's not hits without vocals on them. But then when the vocals are on them, like, is it really a hit? No, because, I don't have to do a whole bunch of shit before. But it's hard to have rappers spend money on beats, for sure. I mean, just think, like, you probably looked at some things online that you wanted to buy today that, like, oh, cool, I want to buy that, or I want to buy that, or I want to, just thumbing through it, not even knowing that, you're putting all this shit in your head, and then next thing you're not thinking about beats that you want to buy.
Yeah, that you're investing in.
Yeah, you want to think about, like, damn, like, shit, you have hella beats in there, you know what I'm saying? I've seen your shit. You're not like a regular artist, though. But these other artists...
I appreciate that.
Yeah, these other artists... They have, a couple fits or something like that, but they want to see, like, they want to get some Champion gear and some cheap shit, but they don't want to spend, if they're going to go get the new Jordans that drop, it's hard for them to spend $300 on a beat, $500, I'm $500, $1,000, $1,500.
Yeah, a lot. It's not as cheap. You're not in the cheaper bracket anymore, sir.
But I mean, even like, the local artists or something, like $500 or something.
Yeah,
if you're from the city or from, whatever. It's crazy because they're like, oh, you know, I got these $29.99 guys online or some shit. You know?
Facts. There's a lot of
and
them.
It's like, okay, well, you know, go to the 29. Do whatever it is you want, but there's a reason you called me in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So go ahead and go over there.
Most of those guys that are
whatever.
paid $29 though are just leasing.
They're just leases.
Yeah,
exactly. Like,
well,
you don't know that in the contract they sent you like, oh yeah, I also sold this.
It's crazy because I
people.
have a couple leases. I can't remember what project it was. It was Villains or it was Cold Hearted or one of them. But there's like 1 or 2 leases, and one of them, the beat has been bouncing around. Yep. And it's like, damn, that's the unfortunate part of leasing a beat from somebody, and that's cool. I'm not mad. I'm really not that mad at it. You know, the song was cool. I put it out a long time ago compared to the other songs that have been surfacing now to it, but that's just what it is, you know. And that's tight though. I fuck with that because that just shows that everybody had a good pick in that beat. Everyone's like, yo, that shit's nasty, but I would much rather have control of it, and that's why a lot of my newer projects, and most of my projects are mostly homies of mine that produce and stuff like that, and sometimes I try to just like not use their beats because I don't like to overuse or feel like I'm overusing it, you know, their niceness, like I'm gonna give you 30 beats and I don't even need 30 beats, give me 1 or 2, bro, you know.
But you know, it comes down to the fact of like, you know, you have homies and you know, we give each other shit, you know what I'm saying?
Facts,
so it's like because we know that it'll come back full circle, or you know, whatever the case may be. But
that is delicious.
It is fire.
Yeah, it's fire, bro.
It's crazy. Shout out to Black Diamond.
Shouts to Black Diamond. Yeah. I buy all my glass there for the most part.
But what I was saying is like it's hard to have these guys. They're gonna be like, oh well, you know, the beat's too much for me. But I mean, how long can you sell a beat? Forever, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to wear those Jordans forever. You know what I'm saying?
Facts though.
You're gonna fuck up, and you know you're gonna have you're gonna have a drunk night, right? You might even just you know be weak at the knees one day and fucking slip or something. I mean, something falls on your foot, scuff your shoes. You're like, my shoes are fucking. Now all I can do is cut lawns in them. You can never just cut lawns with your music.
Facts, so damn, yeah.
You know
Hello.
So always gotta think about that, you know. It's totally different, man. This game has changed from obviously there's people that are selling like $10 beats and all this.
That does sound pretty crazy to me, bro.
Fucking up the game, but it's like, hey, you know what? Some people say it's fucking up the game. I'll take that back because it's not fucking up my game.
Agree. Okay.
Because you don't have like for how many $10 beats do you think that he's going to be really personable with these? What do you think these? Like, you know, I can't speak for everybody.
Yeah, facts. You know, I have homies, like, one of my good homies from back in the day used to be on SoundClick pretty deep.
Yeah.
But to buy beats, man, you had to pay like $100, you know what I mean? Usually that's like a round limit of it, because SoundClick took money too. And, but those dudes, you know, they had, you know, close to 1 million followers on that fucking shit. So it was never like a question of whether, like, hey, you're only getting $100 for it. But I do respect, I'm just very exclusive, and I expect the fact that when it's like you work with people that they like, I would rather work with people that either work with a lot of people or some other guys only work with like 1 or 2 people. You know what I mean? Or only select more or less because they're exclusive. Because they're not just gonna give beats. We're not gonna. If you don't got a stack to give me a beat, then I don't think it's really worth me giving you the beat because. Or, you know, I don't think you're dope enough as an artist already.
And it's not like believe. So like a lot of people get it twisted. Like you know, it's like, oh man, I just need for someone to believe in me. It's like, well, bro, we believe in you.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, but just make us believers that you invest in you. Because guess what? Are you gonna tell the clothing people? Are you gonna tell the people at Ross? Let's just say, you know, we're all over there. We're gonna go fucking to Ross real quick and go get something that says Nike on the fucking shirt.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck it is. You know? I don't know. It's they're not gonna give you those shirts for free. You're not going to tell the manager, oh, you believe in me? Well, I mean, I believe you could get out of my store. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what they're going to tell you.
Damn. Better get with it or get ghost, player. That's it. At the end of the day.
So, you know, what about believing? Believe in everybody. I've seen a one-handed man dig a crunch. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some crazy shit. You know? Look up the shit like people with disabilities working. And you'll see a whole bunch of shit that
Crazy
you'll be like,
shit.
holy shit.
Yeah,
this
you're like, how?
motherfucker lifted a 50 bag of cement over his head with fucking a deformed arm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy shit.
That's just
You know?
as crazy as me. I worked with a quadriplegic dude, and he used his eyes and head. He can only use his head, bro, to move.
Wow.
And he used his eyes and head to use the computer, and he typed with his eyes and head, moving his head and eyes over the keys. That's how he went to college full time, and like it was crazy, bro. That was a job I had when I first got here to SAC. But yeah, that to me, it's amazing to see. So, you know, in other words, there's money out there, guys. Go out there and get it.
Yeah.
You know, and anybody can do anything they put their actual goal and assets towards if they're focused and ready to pay dues with it all.
Big facts. Don't think that just because you fucking like some guy's shit on Instagram, you paid your dues.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying? Instagram, so like, if you meet me off of Instagram or off of podcast or off of anything, it's the same guy, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm super high right now. Probably how you'll see me.
All of us, the squad,
all
will smoke a pound a session,
same.
bro.
So, hold up. I think the rappers and the producers, I think there's more rappers that are scared to invest in themselves because they believe in their finessing rather than their.
Okay. Damn, I'm getting some great ideas on some other things. You know, I had some ideas on questions when we talked about doing this interview, but I always just run by what I think instead of trying to ride those questions, because usually when I run by the questions, they go out as great. We're gonna, most of the artists out here, I've noticed, like in SAC especially too, are pretty motivated right now. Explain to the people like how like the Sacramento scene is now maybe compared to 5 years ago or something.
Well, 5 years ago, I believe that we're still. Well, okay, let me say what I know at least. Okay. Because I wasn't in SAC 5 years ago. I was in SAC 2 years ago.
Fair.
So I was in Central California and Southern California for like off and on for like 7 years. Okay. So I kind of fell off of the SAC scene, but what I noticed when I came back 2 years ago was that a lot of people were on the Mozzie hype. And Mozzie is not like a hype, it's a movement, you know?
Yeah.
And, those guys, some of those artists are just super, super talented, that are under Mozzie Records.
Facts. I've noticed, I've grown accustomed.
Guys buying buildings and, doing some stuff for the community. And so, I mean, he's trying to, change the whole thing around. It was crazy seeing his billboard when you drove down the freeway on like, damn, it was like Business 80 or something. I think it was like off Business 80. It was on Cal Expo, bro, like where the big stadium was, like where they had all that. He had a fucking gangland, a black gangland, big ass billboard, bro. And like it had all the gang members on there.
Oh shit.
I was like, oh shit, bro, like that shit was wild as fuck, but that made me respect him even more because it's like, damn, bro, like even that, like, have the bread, and when you have the right people in place, like, bro, there's nothing that can stop. So anyway, that was crazy motivating to me, even seeing that type of shit up there. I was like, oh wow, like that's fucking. Like I can't believe that they would let that.
They would let that even go up there, but that's actually really dope.
That's dope. That the type of.
They're just allowing the community to kind of let it grow
sick.
On it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I respect that. But I noticed that a lot of people were off of like the Bay Area influence and more on their own influence. Because I feel like that Sacramento was branched with the Bay for so long.
Yeah.
And Sacramento artists always did stuff with the Bay artists. You know
it was
what I mean?
always a pretty easy click.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, you'd always see Bay artists out here and play. Well, I mean, it's only 100 miles away, so basically it's like
it's close.
Going to freaking, you know, I don't know, from Bakersfield to LA.
Yeah, it's close, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Or Bakersfield to Fresno.
Yeah, no, yeah, Bakersfield 2 hours.
You know,
yeah, so hour and a half. Yeah, so yeah.
So, we see all the Bay artists out here, then, you know, it's kind of easy to put Sac with the Bay, you know, and, you know, just, like, people that don't really know geography like that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But when I came back, they were, you know, all the Sac artists were on their own shit. They were trying to, like, there's different style beats, like, you know, like, a lot of people were on that same slap that, like, you know, it was like a Mozzie, YG type stuff that still stemmed from the Bay, the hyphy movement, that type of shit, the slap, you know? But, so people were still on those, but they were on, like, more of a lyrical, you know?
Okay.
More of, like, a soul type, you know, there was more feeling coming out of the city, you know?
Facts.
So, that's what I noticed. So, right when I came back, I asked my boy Flossalini, and I said, shout out to Floss, by the way. I said, fucking, hey man, who's, like, I just moved here. I literally just got a divorce. My mom just died.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to fuck around anymore. You know what I mean? And, I was like, who is the best in the city? Tell me. He's like, man, good luck having anybody, like, hit anybody back up, because, you know, Sacramento is, like, really, like, there's a lot of politics in it, and there's a lot of, like, egos. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
jeez.
I'm like, well, you know what, dude? I'm such a lively-ass dude. Like, bro, there won't be any egos fucking around me, dude. Let me tell you, I got bread, and I got fucking some, you know what I mean? I can hold my own better than most people. So, let's go. If they want some egos, let's ego trip. But let's put this all beside it, and let's try to work with the music. You know, as long as it's all professional, let's see how it goes.
So we'll be straight.
So that's when he gave me 10 people, and I hit them all on Instagram, and 9 out of 10 people hit me back. Just
damn.
Hit them up. You know, plus I had, you know, they probably looked me up. They probably called some people or something like that. You know, whatever. But Sacramento music scene, bro, from 5 years ago, don't really know it. I know from when I left that everybody was on, like, a, you know, they tried to, like, get signed with, like, because they heard, like, Brother Lynch got signed with Tech 9, right?
Yeah.
And it was Strange Music. So everybody was, like, on that, like, Strange
trying
music
to be on a Strange Music deal.
deal.
All the
like,
Juggalos came out from the woodworks.
Yeah, exactly.
They came out from Patrick's Rock.
Some bullshit, I swear to God. Or they try to get, like, with other people from the Bay. You know?
Yeah.
There wasn't really any individuality out here. Everybody was just trying to get some money. You know? When I noticed now, it's just not in it. But now I'm in it. Like, I'm in it.
You're here, yeah.
And, like, in the thick of it, I'm fucking with all the major people that come into town, like, thank God, you know? And it's crazy to see the Sacramento scene as so independent now, rather than trying to reach out to other people. Yeah, there's people trying to reach out to Mozzie, probably. There's people trying to reach out to a whole bunch of, probably, you know, the other people out there, you know? But
yeah.
there's more individual. Like, to answer that question, there's more individuality
than before.
Yeah,
because it's the build.
Because other songs, like, yeah, I mean, because you have people like Bugbee. And
facts. Yeah, which kind of led to my next question of who you thought kind of who was some of, like, it doesn't have to be in order, top 5.
No, I can tell you right now.
But
for sure.
You know.
And I don't give a fuck who doesn't like it.
No, facts.
You know what
I don't think you do. I'm just saying, you know, it doesn't have to be a particular order or anything. I just want to know.
I know Bugbee's gonna go. He's up there. He's gonna.
I like a lot of his songs.
For some reason, like, I know people is like, oh, well, he did this or he recreated this, or I'm like, well, bro, that's what music is. You know what I mean? Do the stuff that makes you feel, as long as it's legal and as long as it's, your own and you're original-ish. You know what I mean?
Just because your tone was
put it
a
out
little
there,
bit
man.
like that doesn't mean you're
Yeah,
necessarily
give it
stealing
your
all
all,
the
dude.
steals. You're writing everything. You're performing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, Jay Cyrus, D-Rec,
Alright.
man, there's this dude. I feel like our friend Blaze. I feel like he's
Very talented.
I think that what he did at the studio the other day was insane.
It was dope.
It was insane.
He has really good
Q and I
music.
were looking at each other like, bro, like, holy shit.
He's nice, bro.
So,
Shouts to Blaze.
shout out to Blaze.
Yeah, no, that's dope. I'm glad, bro. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what song he did because he's recorded it here.
Yeah.
So that's why we were kind of like
Crazy shit. And then Bayon, he's a singer.
facts.
And then my boy Joe.
Okay.
Dude, he is a singer too, but he is like, I don't know. I saw him the other day at the Black Diamond thing, and he just took me by surprise. He was like, I didn't know I was gonna see him there. And when I saw him, I was like, oh shit, what's up? And then, we just kind of made eye contact, but we were, doing other things. And then when we finally came together, bro, it's just like, damn, bro, like, we're so proud of each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he saw him working, but I saw him working, and, we just, like, just kind of collected on thoughts and whatever. And just vibed out with him a little. He's a cool cat. He's doing shit with, like, Aftermath and shit.
Dope.
You know
That's
what I mean?
super dope.
So, it's like, man, it's wild. So anyway, there's some people. Those are some people that are going up. Some young cats still need some work, and there's a lot of people I think that have potential.
Okay.
But the next ones that are gonna go, like that are gonna, I mean, I'm not saying that anybody that I'm not saying doesn't have.
No, agree.
But I feel like that the people that are looking, they're looking for certain
Rec is
people with
nice.
image.
It's funny how Rec can blend in with anybody's steez too, like all the rappers. Because I've mixed songs for him already that it's like he doesn't necessarily have to even rap with guys like that, like on their own steez, but it's dope. It's just interesting to hear him have a different versatility. It's dope, man. I've always been a big fan. I always get a kick out of people who have a distinct voice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And Rec has a distinct voice, and immediately that sells the track for me.
Right.
Like he don't even have to do anything crazy. It's automatic win. So like shout outs to Rec, man. Thank you for letting me mix your music. That's always a blessing. Tiger, shout outs to Tiger for introducing me to people like that, you know.
Good,
shit, it's always fun. But yeah, Rec's Bugby too.
Yeah, he's insane. His whole team is going crazy. Mikey Rare, he's already blown up. Like, he's doing shit with he just got done doing shit with Atlantic, and he shoots all the videos, though.
Facts.
So that's who, shoots his whole team. So I'm trying to, like, brand and name for them right now.
That would be dope.
And so we got some things going on for Film Gods.
Okay.
And,
that's really tight.
So it's gonna be some crazy shit, man. But, basically that's it. There's another guy. He's already kind of ate it. So I didn't really put him in the list, but he hasn't made it in rap. But he made it in the NBA. He plays for the Kings.
Oh, sick.
But his name's Marvin Bagley.
Yeah.
And bro, he's so fucking nice, dude, with the shit.
That is really tight.
Crazy. Actually, like after the podcast, bro, we're gonna need to play like some dabs and fucking.
I'm down. That's dope.
Play some Marvin Bagley, cause dude. He's one of those artists that go into the lab and then just like, okay, that goes, okay, let's do that. Just like figures it out, and then he comes out of the booth, or he'll just stay in there and he just like bobbing and weaving and he just hits the mic.
And goes crazy.
It just goes fucking crazy. And it's insane to hear people like that. It's like Plus would be doing that too, like C Plus.
Yeah.
He's out of SAC too. He's fucking phenomenal.
He's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a couple videos I've seen too that are dope.
He'll go in there and he'll just like okay, or he won't even say nothing. He'll just be like looking at his screen. It's crazy, like to see that guy work.
See
like
the
that.
process like that.
And then he'll be like, "Oh yeah, cool, done. Like I'm done already." Like what? Like bro, it was like fucking 10 minutes. Dude, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
nigga
It's funny
just-
how that works. You
I
show up.
swear to God,
Maybe it's
this
just
fool's
like the
going crazy.
vibe and the overall like of it all. You just
But
show up.
it's
Your
in his
the
head, though.
mindset. Yeah.
It's just crazy.
I'm there. It's time to
On
kick
some
the
Jay-Z
gear on
shit.
fifth.
Yeah.
And punch it, get it done, and then
Yeah.
I can get back to first gear and coast along here. That's dope.
Yeah. That's sorry, I'm answering your questions with a fucking 300.
No, you're right. I honestly, that's why I want overall. Tell us about the studio, about Q and.
Oh man. Well, Q, he's a great guy, man. He's a really humble individual. I'm glad and honored to call him one of my brothers from another mother. Just had a girl, and so he's not really at the studio too much. But what I can tell you is that when he is, you have greatness. You get greatness, and man, crazy. It's Mike Mosley studio. Mike Mosley, he did work on All Eyes on Me, Tupac and them, and he has in the office that I work out of, Studio B. He has 3 fucking platinum plaques on the wall.
Starting
for
crazy.
Tupac,
So crazy.
and all for different albums.
Yeah.
And it's so insane. And then there's that room for me. It's all types of different people that come in there. Anyone from Jay Diggs to Sway Lee to Post Malone to
So sick.
fucking crazy shit to Bohemia to Diljit Dosanjh to a whole bunch of people. That is the Nick studio. I mean, Mozzie, he goes to Jay Intel, which is he's a great guy too, man. He's always been nice to me, and we laughed and shit. We always vibe with each other. Every time I see him in public, I always go up to him, or he comes up to me and says, "What's up?" You know what I mean? But Q, that's my brother. That's who I fought. That's who I rock till it's over, man. Till the lights go out. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's crazy, man. He's put me in such a crazy position to win. Can't thank the guy enough. Can't. He's like actually thinking about it, bro. He because of Q, my life changed. The way I look at it, everything. That studio, bro, looks like Starship fucking Enterprise.
Facts. I know. I was super sad I didn't make it the other day. Yeah. No, I know that. I figured.
But Aaron from Teardrop Studios, he works in videos and the photo, takes photo shoot.
Yeah.
Web shows, music, all that shit. But the clients that Q has, bro, he just tells me here. He calls me like, "Hey, bro, like, hey, this client smokes a lot, bro. Come over." You know what I mean? Like, this client, needs some backwoods or something like that, bro. Like, what are you guys do? What are you doing? Fucking come through and fucking kick it with. The other day he was like, "Hey, bro, like, I called you didn't answer my fucking phone." I was like, "My bad, bro. Like, no, like, my bad." He's like, "Well, bro, there's a 49er playing in here, dude." He's like, "We fuck with the Niners, dog." So he's like, I had one and he was getting studio time, and I was like, "Oh my god, bro!" They had just won the fucking playoff game over here.
Yeah.
And they had just won that game to go to the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I guess he had came the next day or something like that to Toronto.
Some clips.
To fucking recording.
That's crazy, bro.
I don't know who it was. I should ask him. It's crazy. I did this podcast once, in Old Sac. I think it was like a couple weeks ago. My boy DJ Wandalas
Yeah.
and Kev King from
Okay.
94.1. And when I had a story like that, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I could like figure it out. I called my homie, and I was like, hey, I'm just gonna call my homie like right here live, and tell you, like, you know what I mean. So that way, first of all, the viewers don't think I'm bullshitting, and then second, I really want to fucking know what his goddamn name was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In fact,
Let's make it happen.
time.
Fuck it. I'm with it.
First time that this happened on your life. Let's see.
Let's go.
If he doesn't answer, it's no problem.
I'm not gonna be bad at me either. Pulltheplug.com.
Here it is.
Follow us, Instagram, all that.
I'm not even gonna tell him he's being recorded. Oh shit! Hey, what's up, dude? Hey, I wanted to know what NFL 49er player was in there working with you the other day. Send it to me. I hear you in the lab. I say when you find out, just text me, bro. I was just calling you on some bullshit. All right, well, hey, I'll let you go. I hear you. Oh, shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Get that fucking music in a session, in the middle of a session.
He working.
My phone in a half a ring.
He said, yeah, it rang 10 seconds. Not even, bro.
Not even, bro.
Ring. He goes, click, click. What's up, bro? Coming to the studio with blunts.
We don't smoke blunts anymore, man. I smoke joints only.
Only joints now, huh? On the vibes?
Yeah, dude, vibes, man.
Alright.
Burner fucking changed my life. Wait, he doesn't even know, dog.
Damn, you're not Burner? Wait a second.
Oh, Armstead.
Oh, no way, really?
Yeah, look.
Wow.
That's Armstead.
That is so fire.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dog, Armstead's a big player, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on the defense. He's on defensive line. We were going to re-sign him again this year.
Crazy shit, huh?
Yeah, we're trying big money, bro.
So, yeah, it's,
That's right. Damn. Held the game or anything. I should have been there where Armstead was. Should have been hanging out with Armstead.
Yeah, dude, that was the day after.
What's up, bro? You want to choke slam me? Fucking body bag me in the studio.
But yeah, man, he's one of those, he's one of those guys, dude, just, he doesn't want nothing.
Yeah.
You know? So that's why he deserves everything. You know what I'm saying? He put me in touch with an icon, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Because coming from this is how important Q changed my whole thing, and I'll tell you, right? Everybody, when they'll listen to this, they'll probably like, oh, it's brown nosing or whatever the fuck. Nah, bro. I'm telling you real shit, my nigga. I never brown nose. I'm fucking sugar on it.
Yeah.
So, I've been listening to this guy Bohemia for a long time. He introduced me to him. He actually invited me to him. He's like, hey, bro, you're Punjabi. I have a Punjabi star coming through. Like, you know, be in the room with him. Like, that's how...
It's a big deal.
You know what I'm saying? And this nigga's the Tupac of India. Bro, you can see his shit online.
Yeah.
And people just... There's 50, 100 people following him in traffic. Crazy shit, like Michael Jackson type.
Yeah.
And, so anyway, I start kicking and, start blowing big fat blunts with him and shit. And, we clicked it off. We clicked, and then, he lived here.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, that's tight. And so the management, they're like, okay, yeah, see you later. We'll see you, like, here next week. Next week never came. Then we turned into a month, turned into 2 months. We're like, oh, bro, he fucking hates us. Something happened. You know what I'm saying? And then he calls the studio again. He calls Q, and he's like, hey, I need to use the studio for a music video. or whatever it was, right? Because he was already recorded there. He's used it for a music video. Now he wants to use it for another music video. Q's like booked out already, so they're like, "Oh, well, what about your boy?" That's me.
Yeah.
And so I get a call hella early in the morning. Hey, you might need to be in a music video with Bohemia. They need you. So they're gonna come at 10 o'clock at night to shoot it here. So that's just what it is. And they're gonna use you instead of me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So that they call me, and dude, like, oh, I need you here. Basically, I need you here. I need you to go pick him up at his house, and then come downtown, take him downtown. And I was like, oh shit, like, this is for real. I was like, right. And I was thinking, like, I don't know, like, they just wanted me in, like, a quick, like, hand the phone over type deal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just, like, it be, like, an extra type deal. But they, I literally went over to his house and we clicked it. We just clicked, like, friends. It was crazy.
That is so fire, bro.
And, like, he's like, yeah, you don't really treat, like, everybody else treats me. I'm like, bro, because what the fuck? Like, dog, my dad is, like, friends with the Dalai Lama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
big
being
deal.
starstruck doesn't affect me. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't.
It's never been like that for me either.
It's weird. You know what I mean? I think all my emotion kind of goes out the door because I don't want to see people for who they are. And I like throw away the movies they've been in. Or,
facts, because if your attitude is bad, I probably won't fuck with you as a person.
I'll be excited to see them.
Of course.
You know what I mean? But I won't be like, he'll be like, hey, bro, let me get your left shoe. Oh, yeah, here, man. You know what I mean? Like, not know what to do. Like, hold on, bro, that's your left shoe, yeah. But anyway, so we kicked it off. We ended up using the fucking car for the music video with.
Facts.
I didn't even, dude, I picked him up. I think my cousin was on a date, bro, in the Tesla. I picked him up in the caddy. I didn't wash it, did nothing, and I was like, "Fuck, he needs me there in an hour." I had to change. I had to get an hour. I had to get ready and all that shit. But I was like, oh, "Okay, cool. He lives down the street from me. It doesn't matter." They named a city that's right next to me, and so anyway, fuck, that shit was good. So anyway, I go pick him up and take him downtown. We had a fun time downtown, and now, we do music together.
We fucking around.
Yeah, I call him and he texts me, and it's crazy. It's like he reposted my shit, just reposted my story to his story, and I got 100 followers.
Facts.
This was like 1.8 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah, shit, bro.
Crazy shit. I've seen. It's like, it's wild shit. So, that's what kind of position Q put me in. So now, when I go to my parents' house, I said all that to say this. Went to my parents' house, or my family house, basically.
Yeah.
My aunt and my uncle and everybody's there, and they're like looking at me different because of Bohemia.
Yeah.
Not because of all the other dope ass shit I've done.
That you're already out there doing.
Like they don't know how cool situations I've been in. They just know that. All right, cool. That's what he's doing. Like, oh, this and that. But it's nothing like that,
Yeah.
But it took them to respect what I'm doing because I was with that person.
Facts.
And it took my whole life. So, just to get this realization, right, that my family respects what I'm doing, that happened a month ago.
That shit.
That's crazy, huh? That kind of
that shit, bro.
So, it's for them to because coming from an Indian family, people think that you should be a doctor, a lawyer.
Oh shit!
Dell support. No, I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. Xbox Live support.
Xbox Live.
You must own 12 gas stations. It's crazy, but they never thought that music could be an option, and now they're like, oh, when that's the person was thinking, hey, you were in a newspaper over there. Hey, put your story on the T and off Instagram. Someone read my fucking story off of Instagram and put it on a TV channel.
It's
that
over
day.
there, but yeah, because they're over there crazy on it.
So
He's in America doing
yeah, exactly.
all this
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
So, man,
that is so crazy
it's
to
a dream.
think too,
It's a
bro,
dream
that you're
come true,
able to
man.
do that, man. I know that's it's got to be a real eye opener because you've been through a lot of big stuff already. You know what I mean? You've done a lot of big things
sure.
already, and you know, as an artist, we have this weird struggle that we deal with, trying to make sure that we are always just sharp 24/7. You know, and so to get to a point where it feels like the appreciation is there. And then you get to meet somebody and they just know you're genuine and you're genuine with that person. And it just so happens to be a fucking celebrity of life, more or less. Like,
Right.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's so crazy to me.
It was wild. So that's kind of people that Q. That's what happened when Q put me with that person. That happened in my life.
Facts.
And that's changed everything. My cousins call me now. My Indian cousins.
Yay!
Like, come visit. This and this. Hey, what are you doing today? This and that. I'm like, oh, like they never really called me before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my aunties are like more excited when I go there. You know, that type of shit. But it's cool, like that. Like now I can see that they're happy that I'm doing something that they like.
Facts. I know. I feel it.
Before, all they liked was success. This is their form of success. That I'm messing with one of the biggest people in their country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It was pretty cool.
I fucks with that. I really like that, man. I really get a kick out of the fact that anytime I get to see my friends win, it's always a W for me. But it's tight, man, because I know it's a more or less not a dream come true, but it's a dream come true more or less. Just to work with dope people and be around that type of talent is just it's monumental, bro.
For sure.
You know, so I don't know how that runs through. Tell us what else you have going on. Yeah, I mean, what music wise or cannabis?
I have a couple things going on, and we just have some spots growing. Just trying to figure out the pot thing, but I'm just trying to smoke for free. It's all we're doing.
Hello, yeah.
But for the music, man, I'm working on my album, and I'm doing the rap album, my debut solo rap album. I'll probably have a few features on there actually. Probably not.
Okay.
I just don't know how hard hitters I have yet. There's so many people.
Hella cats.
So it's like, man, you gotta pick and choose your battles on this one, man. You know what I mean? Doing a media center in Bakersfield.
Okay.
I just got a building down there off of Union and 19th.
Oh, okay.
So right there in downtown Bakersfield.
Yeah.
And basically, there's so much hidden talent in California that I want to spread out to Central California, that's like California. Basically, create something that these people can utilize to
do music.
To do music or do podcasts like this or just something.
Facts. That's really dope. I have a buddy in the Bay Area that has kind of a he got his doctorate not that long ago, but he has a program. It's called Today's Future Sound, and he's in like 4 or 5 schools in Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes there and teaches them to make beats and let's record on microphone. And they're literally, some of the kids are so advanced now that they're actually chopping real beats. They're actually doing really well. That's crazy to think. And so Central Cali, being around there long enough, firsthand, there's just not a lot there.
Yeah, there's not.
It's just nothing there for people. Oh my God, bro.
It's a lot of people want to do webcasts or shows or podcasts or whatever it is, and I want to facilitate that. I want to be able to have some more of that. That the thing is cool, and they can rent out for something for like a minimal fee that they still feel comfortable doing it there, and having their guests there and that type of thing. It's it's Bakersfield, man. So you're always iffy on when you have guests, and you're always worried about protection, and
Facts,
safety
so.
and those things like that. And, you know, this one is you don't have to worry about stuff like that. You know, there's bars in the windows. There's I'll always be there. If not, someone else will be there. You know, and this is no drama type zone. I'm, you know, knowing me. I mean, you know me for so long, and in different groups. I have good relationships with everyone.
Facts.
And the people I don't have good relationships with, you don't hear from those people because A, they don't want to be around. Because every time I'm around, it's never negative. It's always positive. Negative people seem to distance themselves.
Yeah, break away. Yeah.
You know, they like the internet and comments and shit. You know what I'm saying? Those type of people. But anyway, so
No,
yeah, that's basically it, man. Just you know, doing my clothing and working with Black Diamond, and you know, there's 2 branded badges for Black Diamond. There's Nate Diaz and me. So it's a pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool mix.
It's a pretty cool mix.
I said, hold on though.
So I just really I really like the way that you're going, man. Life change. It's great.
Facts. I love it, bro. I love to see it. I got another question I had for you too. I almost let it run off. What producers inspired you the most? Yeah, see, I was thinking about that because I'm really curious what your favorite producers might be.
I have my favorites, but now that I'm in the game, quote unquote, and but the ones that I've looked up to since I was a kid was Jazzy Faye.
Damn.
I looked up to Doc.
Facts.
Looked up to Timbaland. Scott Storch.
Oh, Scott is nasty.
Yeah, Kanye West, obviously. And you know that was basically it. Like I was so tunnel vision when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because of when I started working at that studio, they're like, okay, cool. I know you know how the big keys come, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take and when I was homeless, they're gonna do this to me. Put me in the studio fucking all day, make beats. You know what I mean? And so I'm there making beats, and they're like, "Hey, well, you can't leave today unless you make 5 Scott Storch beats that we think sound like Scott Storch beats."
Yeah, close.
Or close, or I wasn't that proficient at that point. Maybe out of 5, they would be 2 of them were fire, but 5 they
were
all sounded
progressive.
like something. You know what I mean? So that's and then this day would be all fucking Kanye beats. This day would be all Dr. Dre beats. Jesus Christ, man. It was great. And so anyway, that's a crazy story how I started producing too. I'll tell you about that. Yeah, those producers, my favorite producers now, probably haven't changed. But I've added, Ryan Leslie to the group.
Yeah.
Just he's raps, sings, plays instruments, super swaggy dude. He's just he seems like a cool ass dude. I never met the guy. Hope to be meeting him one day.
Yeah.
Rico Love, have to add him to the group.
Yeah.
You got did Usher stuff.
Yeah. I was gonna say he's not the Usher guy.
And that's about it, man. There's some really talented producers out here, and in SAC. But I feel like that the guys that inspired me, it was real. It was real inspiration.
How I learned mix is I wasn't really homeless, but I was working with a guy, and he was really persistent like that. Nah, we're gonna do all these songs today. We're gonna do them this way. And nah, this sounds like this, and this isn't how it's supposed to go. This is how you do the compressions.
Right.
That's crazy to think. I always get hate that shit, but at the same time I didn't. Now especially I'm like, I'm glad I did all that because it taught me a lot of understanding and patience with this stuff to figure out where everything's at. You know, making 5 storage beats a day can get very repetitive. Not only that, but fucking draining.
Right.
After the couple, you're like, all right, I need a break. You know, then you get into the third and fourth, you're hurting by the fourth. You know,
correct, for
so
sure.
like I can only imagine. I can okay at making beats every once in a while. I haven't mastered it yet, but I will key it up eventually. You know, but that I enjoy music so much that it's fun to me. I'm gonna enjoy that. That's fucking part of the reason why I just buy equipment for no reason sometimes. Just music's one hobby that I'll never let go of. You know, overall, it's something that we've had since we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's crazy to see that what we transpire into 10 years later from that aspect when we were at a different location, you know, or 5 years even, you know. So, but how did you get into producing? I don't know if you told us. I don't think you told us directly.
Well, I mean, the how I got into producing was just, you know, from them teaching me how to make beats, you know. Because I was on the drum line, but how the story I was telling you, the story I was gonna tell you about how I started, and the genealogy of this whole thing, I found out years later. So there's this dude named Industry from One Fly Media, One Shot Records, right? And that's the guy that taught me how to make beats. And I don't fuck with him anymore, you know, to each his own.
Yeah.
But, you know, hopefully he's, you know, able to these kids and have a great life. But he was taught how to make beats, what he told me, from, you know, him trying to, you know, learn, and then also learning some stuff from Freejack. Freejack is a producer in Richmond, California.
Yeah.
And Freejack was at Aftermath with Dre. That he was learning how to make beats from Dre.
Yeah.
Like, you know, at least like learning a little bit here and there.
Yeah,
you know,
back and forth.
So basically, Dre mentored Freejack.
That is so fire.
Industry mentored myself. So that's a wild line.
That's crazy, bro.
So,
that's so close to Dre. That's insane. To think about the aspect of how close, because just one or two people, 3 people being, fuck, bro. There's so much game to learn. Like, jeez.
Yeah, that's crazy. So it's like, you know, I'm not saying that I was trained by Dre at all, but
of course,
it's like it's in my blood. That
it's in that family tree, more or less, of
exactly.
producing, bro. That's a big deal.
So, you know, Dre, he has production teams now. You know, he's in there. He's like, no, I don't like it like that. So he, you know, he trains a whole bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope that the lineage fell like that. So then, you know, I was signed with Black Life. Black Life fucked with a lot of DPG. You know?
Yeah.
And my boy Black Diamond, head of Black Life, he put me in his, you know, downstairs studio, biggest room in the house, but it was, you know, there's no closet. It was just like a game room basically, but I made it my studio, you know, and that was my rent. Like, I just have to do beats for them. But who trained me how to do the Dr. Dre symbols, like how to like Metallica.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some, like real, like, to get back into it, right? His name Rough Dog. Rough Dog is DJ Battlecat's brother.
Damn.
Baby brother. So, just think of like how,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So now I got
like a small world.
You feel me? So now I have like the lineage is getting like the game is getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? So the first beat that I made after Rough Dog taught me how to make the hi-hats, bro. Bro, I'm gonna send it to you, dog. This shit is, I think you've heard it before, but it's really rough mixed and shit. We didn't give a fuck back then. We were just trapping and fucking.
Yeah, but it was still dope. It would
Right.
be still dope to hear, though.
But it sounds like Dre. It sounded like Dre so much that Roscoe came over to my house the next day, Corrupt's brother.
Yeah.
And fucking wanted to record and shit, but ended up like almost getting beat up.
Remember the time he took the dab and passed out too?
Yeah, that's what I asked him that night. Actually, that's funny.
Damn, that's hella funny. Yeah, he definitely took that dab and then just fucking passed out on the glass table. I was like, bro, my boy died right now, poor guy.
No, for real. I asked him when he came over. We're all in the kitchen. Black will tell you right now. Swear to God, this happened. And I was like, bro, did you really? Because like back then, you knew me, what I was doing. Like I was like back then, bro. Like I was the wax guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, I had the distillate stuff going on, and you know, I was blasting hella shit. You know what I'm saying? So crazy because fucking but yeah. So damn, bro, this shit's so crazy. I don't know. I'm just thinking of all these situations, bro, happening in life.
Oh man, see, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Experiences.
It's so crazy, dude.
I love the experiences, man.
Yeah. Anyway, I can't tell you about a lot of experiences, but
Yikes! Yeah, I feel you. I know that's gonna be one of those ones.
You know, just know that this shit's fun as fuck, man. It's so fun. Like, I fucked up and got married at a young age. I don't know, maybe like mid-20s and shit. And was like totally focused on wrong things. You know, I should have like kept up with my music. Now that, you know, she's not around anymore, I'm fucking focused, and now look at me and fucking blowing the fuck up. You know what I mean? I couldn't do this shit when I was, you know, I had dogs, so at night I would have to come home and let them out. Just like that. Now I can't be in LA all night.
Yeah.
Just like that. I can't wake up in the morning and then brush into somebody leaving the fucking hotel and be like, hold on, aren't you oh, well, you know what, I have a studio tomorrow. See, if I was at home, I wouldn't have had that brush up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how life has been, bro, like, this whole time. Like, ever since, like, I don't know, bro, this shit's...
I love the fact that that type of stuff happens to me, too, so it's funny you say it like that. Little brush-ins and stuff.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time, and I did grow up early. I had kids really young, you know what I mean? And so spent a lot of my younger life not doing anything but being a family and taking care. And, you know, a lot of that held me back, bro. I threw businesses away and did things that, I mean, just stupid shit. Like, it's crazy to think about, you know, like, but I'm glad I went through that process.
Amen.
Because eventually, it's like, now at this point where I'm at, I'm a different human being, and I feel like I've grown so much from it that I can do anything I want now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I can go on tour if I really want to. I could. It would work, but it would, you know, it is what it is. For you know, it should happen the way it was, and you know, I had kids, and they were an interesting blessing for me. Now I have a better insight instead of being the same 18-year-old, 20-year-old knucklehead. Didn't give a shit about anybody or anything for that matter, you know, so, but I love it, man. I love it. I love to see that, the motivation for the music. It motivates me. I know it motivates other people, too. People seeing the, rap video recently, you know, so watch out for that Tiger Hood rap album. I know it eventually may come. You never know, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's dropping this year, though, for sure.
Okay, I like to see that, man.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see kind of how that worked out, you know?
Yeah, I'm dropping my music video for the EDM.
Fire! I do like that, too.
Yeah, it's going to be... The EDM one's going to be insane.
That's on Spotify, too. Spotify, iTunes,
everything.
Apple Music, all that shit. You guys can grab it, too. Same place you can grab this same podcast. Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit.
Super just... Man, super blessed to be doing this shit as an actor and just making money from it. So yeah, be on the lookout for that video dancing under the influence. It's basically about a guy who gets drugged. So myself, it's gonna be about myself. Was laying down, like on my way to a rave with my arm out.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny because the story that I sent my boy today, 8 years ago today that happened. Fuck, that's crazy.
That is nuts. Damn.
So,
8 years.
8 years ago today that shit happened.
It's crazy how quick time goes by, man. 8 years.
Oh, no. Tomorrow, I'm sorry. Tomorrow would be 8 years.
Either way, it's 8 years, folks. Accept it. So it's tomorrow in China.
It was our second day going to Fest. And, basically, so I was living in that mansion at Quartz Hills.
Yeah.
And, so I was laying down, resting with my fucking arm out. And my boy just, basically doused acid all over my arm. You know what I mean? And I was sleeping with it for like 30 minutes until I ran down my arm, So that story's about myself and about another girl and then we're gonna meet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because this girl and I found ourselves together, we were just tripping out together. And we both experienced the same thing, which was insane.
I'm not mad.
So,
don't mind the random people in the background.
Yeah,
A lot of the other sound shit won't get picked up anyway because of the yeser. But I just want to,
Oh no, man!
We here, live direct. Appreciate all the viewers have been peeping too. Coronavirus.
I drink Modelo.
Coronavirus is in the building, bro. There was a death in Roseville recently. Yes, I've seen today at Kaiser in Roseville.
Was she old?
I don't know, but if she was, that's probably why she died from it. Yeah, okay, so now you guys have the theory already what Tiger thinks, because I believe the same thing, more or less.
It's just, I feel like that they're giving giving away a lot of money in Social Security.
Yikes.
So they put some in there. Fucking.
You had to get rid of that. Yeah, that's what it is, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not mad at you for saying it that way.
I honestly don't think that, but I was just something that
I wanted to conjure up for you. Oh, God.
No, I have no idea. But you know what? Honestly, yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that shit. I just know that, and hopefully I don't get sick. If I do, and my time is my time. I'm just working like I was yesterday.
I'm mad. That's what I'm talking about.
Fuck it. It's just a cold.
Yeah,
Drink a Modelo, see if it doesn't.
We're gonna be good, bro. We're gonna be good. Just have some orange juice.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a tree in the backyard. I just ate a couple oranges.
Go ahead and crush up some emergency and then rail it.
Just shit.
Use the pixie stick straw.
Couple more fucking best thing smoking now. Best weed on the market.
Shrimpzilla.
Woohoo!
Yeah, easy. And then right on that Black Diamond. Fuck. Crazy.
Yeah, well, we just smoked some of the Black Diamond stuff right now too.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've had some of their stuff. That's really fire. Yeah.
There's this one Black Diamond Kush or something like that, or Rolex OG or something.
Yeah.
I haven't had it yet. I'm an OG fucking addict.
Same.
So
let me know when you get it.
That might be my favorite. I don't know because they're neck and neck right now.
Damn, my boy's gonna have to come co-host the next podcast.
Swear to God. Hey, you know what? Black Diamond's at 98.9, and then
Sherbzilla's fire. I really like Sherbzilla. I always have. I'm wearing an OGT from them, honestly.
Yep.
I got the OGT on today. Yeah, Sherb's their product speaks for itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, insane. And then I think, there's another one. By 365 Canna Farms. It's called Zerbert.
Fire. I already knew what you were gonna say too.
Yeah, Zerbert. Yeah. It was something that Rec was doing.
Facts.
I think
it had the
that-
old Fruit Stripe pack too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm telling you that was some of the best tasting.
Oh, I like it.
I think that is the best taste of it I've had. The
Yeah,
Black
neither in my
Diamond
life, bro.
Skittles, that shit was fire. For sure it was. Like, for sure. But I think the Zerber was even tastier than Shrimpzilla stuff.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But the way that the Shrimpzilla stuff tastes with the burn, with the fucking aftertaste, with the medicated feeling, with the euphoric, I mean, or with the, you know, sit your ass down on the couch and pass out for an hour, you know what I mean, or go to work or whatever.
I like that.
They're amazing, and the way that they're doing their new stuff is a problem. It's going to be a problem for a lot of people.
Those strands.
It's because, let me tell you, fire.
The delivery on the fire was so perfect. Girl, let me tell you. I'm like, fire. Alright, here we are. Nah, man.
My favorite shit. I just smoked it, and then best thing smoking is Vibes.
Vibes,
dog. And I'm not saying it because it's a fucking hype ass product. There's a reason.
I like rice papers. I always did before, and there was
that's just
Element had rice papers. Was it them
Yeah.
that had? Yeah, somebody had rice papers like way long time ago though.
Yeah, I think they have a black pack and like a whole thing, whatever it is, but it's so good. It's so, oh my god. Like the people that are like, oh, I'll smoke backwoods the rest of my life because joints are too harsh. Right? They've smoked elegance, they smoked all these other types. I rolled one for Q yesterday. Yep. What is this thing, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
2 days ago. So, I rolled one from 2 days ago, and he looked at me. He never smoked joints whatsoever. I gave him a small one, like a small one. I rolled a small one for him. We can taste it, so I didn't have to waste my tree, and because he wouldn't be able to smoke the joint.
Yeah.
I'd have to roll him a fucking backwood. You know what I'm saying? Even though I wouldn't hit it, it's just still. So he got it and hit it, and he's like, "Oh, bro, this is the best." He even did a story on it. He's like, "Vibes only." He did it instantly. He's like, "You have the pack," and I gave him the pack. He's like, "Man, I just gave him the pack. What is it, like $3-4 to keep the pack?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro. He was taking pictures of it, fucking whatever, tagging Burner and all them, and he has Burner plaques.
Exactly. That was one thing I know too, that he's got a plaque with him.
Actually, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna show you, because this is how I am in real life, dude. I'll show you anyway. This fool said, that shit's coming tomorrow. Another one.
Oh damn! Another one for the same album?
No.
Different album.
Just different. Okay, here it is. Boom. Another Billboard plaque. Q, your plaque is shipped via FedEx. Its tracking is boom. Let me know if you have any questions.
Oh my god, that's incredible, bro.
Right? So then I hit him. I was like, yo, let me know when you get it, right? And he says tomorrow. So he was like, thank you. Damn, I wish I could. Okay, hold on.
That's for producing or engineering? For producing.
I believe producing and engineering.
Facts.
Watching. Oh yeah, plaque's coming tomorrow. He's like, gonna be at the lab. Might need you to pick it up for me at the house. I might open that motherfucker now. Bro.
Yeah. Like, yo, bro, is it cool if I pop it open though?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, these motherfuckers, and that's the one with Sway Lee. And this guy, it's called 88 Rising on a movie or something, I think.
Oh damn.
And I think it's a platinum or a Billboard one or something. Billboard one for all time, 46. Number 46 all time. Like,
That's incredible to think that, like, and you're right there next to these guys. You know what I mean? These are your people. It's your team.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You have a chance to, like, you know, you're right there. You're right next, bro. It's just like inches.
Shit.
Bohemia, even maybe, you know.
Yeah, man. The fucking
never know.
tracks. I'll play you the tracks that I'll play you the track that I made for him.
Oh, fire! Yes, I would love it. When we hop off this, I'm definitely down to peep it, bro.
Yeah, sure. Damn.
Well, shit, I appreciate your time. It looks like we did, yeah, fuck yeah. It looks like we're probably about on the area I usually end. Fucking, I appreciate your time, bro. Let them know where to follow you out on social media and all that.
All you have to do, go to Google and type in TIGAHOOD, Tiger Hood, and you get up at Tiger Hood, TIGAHOOD. No spaces on the ats, but look me up on all major platforms, Tiger Hood. You can put in, you can say it's a Siri, you can do it.
Okay.
And I will pop up. So, yeah, man, it's.
But we're gonna catch Tiger again probably sooner than later. He'll probably jump on some of these podcasts with the videos when we start talking shit on some of these projects and random things going on in the world. But either way, I wanted my boy here on the podcast. Appreciate you as always, my bro. And yeah, we'll get it cracking soon.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Let's get it. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. Peep soon. Keep an eye out for the repost of this video and follow us, pulltheplug.com. Let's get it. Cheers.